Hi, welcome back to Keto Mix Chick. I'm Stephanie, and today is February 12th, 2022, day 12 of Keto Fusion, and it's a 20 carb day. I want to start the day out with just touching bases with y'all and talking about a few things. So I would say good morning, but it's practically afternoon because it's almost 12 o'clock. And as you can see, I am not at work today. My place of employment is a circus, and I could not deal with the clowns today. So we're having a mental health day. And I am having, to start the morning, one of my faves. It's an egg coffee. I'm going to attach the video on how to make the egg coffee above so that if you want to make one yourself, this time instead of 2 tablespoons of the vanilla flavoring, I just put 1 because so it's not as sweet. I only put 1 tablespoon of the vanilla flavoring sweetener instead of the 2 like I did last time. It was just too sweet. This is perfect. I haven't made what I'm going to eat for brunch because it's practically lunchtime. But I wanted to just share with y'all something. So yesterday, I haven't posted the video yet for yesterday, but I will. Was very frustrating day at work. And what is so funny about when I'm at my job and they make me extremely aggravated. It seems like when I'm out on my route delivering mail, there's always a customer who counters that, who will come out and tell me thank you, who will come out and tell me I'm appreciated. And it reminds me why I do the job. 1, I do the job because I need to pay my bills. But 2, I do the job for them because I definitely don't do it for my employer. My employer does not give 2 flying flips about me, my well-being, my mental health, my anything, my safety or anything. But I say all of that to say this because I want to share something. So I was out on my route one day on one of my streets and I seen a dog that clearly was somebody's house dog. Very cute, just like wandering around. I didn't know whose it was, but I knew it was somebody's on their street. And so I opened the truck door and I was just like talking to the dog. I was like, "Where's your mom? Where's your mom?" And the dog just like jumped up on me like, "Hey, how are you? I'm super friendly. Pick me up." So I picked the dog up and I went back down the street. And I was, thank God one of the neighbors was out. And I was like, "Whose dog is this? Who does this belong to?" They finally let me know it belonged to Mr. Clark. And Mr. Clark was so happy that I brought his dog back. And he went down to the post office to tell them to recognize me or to tell them what I did and how much he appreciated it. And they blew him off like they blow all of us off. And I told him, don't worry about it. I have dogs. I would have wanted somebody to do that for me. I appreciate that you appreciate the gesture and that you're happy. And it's really not a big deal. That's what I told Mr. Clark. And he's like, "No, I have to do something. I have to do something." So this man went and put a note in the newspaper about me. This is so sweet, y'all. I'm just going to read it and I'm going to post it up in my video. But it just says, "Thank you, Stephanie. With all the stories these days about how Americans are turning against each other, there are still good people left in the world. I was fortunate to meet a caring and compassionate human being last week. Her name is Stephanie Bernique." That's me. Stephanie works for the Postal Service delivering mail. And had it not been for her stopping her route to pick up my dog, who was heading up the street right into traffic on a heavily traveled Pine Belt road, our dog could have been ran over. Stephanie drove up with our dog, Cassie, and drove up to our dog, Cassie, and put her in the truck with her as I was frantically yelling for her. Next thing I know, here comes Stephanie down the circle with the dog in her arms in her truck. Thank you, Stephanie. You delivered the best piece of mail I ever received. And the fact that he bothered to take the time to write that. I'm sorry, I'm super emotional, but... And to get it to the newspaper just because I wanted to make sure his dog was safe. You know, and like the article says, like, it just reminds you that there's still good people out there. With all that said, that is why I'm still able to go to my circus behind job and work with those clowns. That and my paycheck. So before this video gets too long, I had one other thing I wanted to share that just got delivered on March. And that is something I ordered from Amazon. Artisanal coconut oil fried pork crisps. Churro flavored. Oh my goodness, y'all. I'm excited about these. I am going to try these with you. They have good ingredients, clean ingredients, 70 calories, 3 grams of fat, 0 carbs, 0 sugar, 0 added sugar, 10 grams of protein. And the ingredients are just rendered pork skins and salt, coconut oil, ground cinnamon, monk fruit extract. That's it. All of those items are keto. So give me a minute. I'm going to open this up. Hold on. So here they are. They smell great. And so it is 6 pieces per serving. So I'm going to have 6 pieces, but here's for the first try. Oh my goodness, y'all. That reminds me, I have my little Mexican house dress on, of a churro. A real churro. They're sweet, they're crispy, they're cinnamony. I would definitely order these again, and I would definitely recommend these. They'll make a great, for people who have a sweet tooth and who are like me, who like to have something sweet after they eat, they make a great dessert. So I'll be back later with what I had to eat for breakfast / lunch, brunch. Back with breakfast. So I ate probably about 12 of those pork rinds. They are really good. They're like Lay's potato chips. You just eat one and you can't stop eating them. So I had a couple more of those pork rinds. I had my egg coffee. Oh, I have to put that in the calculator. And then I am having a piece of the egg white bread that got a little toasty in the toaster with 2 ounces of that mousse truffle pate on top. That's 2 carbs. No carbs for the bread. No carbs for the pork rinds. Probably a carb for the egg, possibly. So this may be 3 carbs. Starting the day off right today. Getting back on track. And I have every plan to stay within my 20 carbs and not go rogue like I had 2 other times this week. And I'm considering, but I'm not promising, that I might work out to kind of counteract some of my bad behavior, and considering I didn't work today. Because the reason y'all never really see me work out is because my job requires a lot. It's physically demanding. Like, I have to walk to and from people's houses delivering packages. I have to load and unload that truck, and I walk about 10,000 steps just doing my job. And typically when I get off, I'm exhausted. So I don't typically work out, but my job is more active than the typical stationary job. So that, I think that's why I can kind of get away with not exercising, though I should. I'm not saying that you shouldn't, but I'm saying like I just don't very often. But anyways, I'll be back later with whatever else I have to eat. Hey y'all, so I got a little hungry and I had been snacking. So I was like, let me just get something significant to eat. Had been snacking on those cinnamon pork skins, and then I also ate some of these carnivore snacks, the pork loin ones. Keeping, my selection for my munchies, 0 carb. But I was like, you know what? Instead of just eating all these snacks, I need to just make myself something to eat. So I made myself, I'm finally trying one of those folio cheese wrap things. That's what's at the right here. Let's see. You can't really see. With that whiteness in the far back, that's the folio cheese wrap. Then I have 3 slices of boar's head turkey. I have 2 slices of that microwavable Kirtland's bacon. Okay, so the cheese wrap, 1 carb. The turkey, 0 carbs. Bacon, 0 carbs. Then 1 tablespoon of the Primal Kitchen Caesar dressing with about 1/2 cup of romaine lettuce. And I'm going to fold this up like a taco, kind of. It's like my favorite thing lately. Just like this. Ooh. And I'm going to eat it. That'd be good for lunches too. Well, y'all, I'm going to eat this and I'll see you later if I eat anything else, which I more than likely will. Bye. Hey, y'all, I'm living my best 20 carb day. So I'm about to have some dinner. And so what I'm having is I'm having a tostada, or attempted tostada. I took an egg life wrap and I brushed some avocado oil on it and sprinkled a little salt and attempted to crisp it up in the air fryer. And that is the Kirkland's pulled pork and some guacamole, Lidl's mild guacamole, and a slice of cheese. Okay. So what I did was I took 1 slice of cheese and I split it between these 2 things, as well as the 1 tablespoon of guacamole. Because I also made like a little egg life taco. Same stuff on the inside. Altogether, 2 egg life wraps. That is 2 carbs. The pulled pork is 0 carbs. That's 5 ounces of pulled pork, 0 carbs. I took 1 slice of cheese, 0 carbs. I split it between the 2 items. And then I put about 1 tablespoon of guacamole, which is 2 carbs, which I split between the 2 items. So 2. It looks like I'm at a 4 carb meal. So simple and so tasty and so good. So I'm going to enjoy that. Then I'm just going to show a picture of this because I'm not going to make another video tonight. But I made like a strawberry angel food cake, and it's just egg whites, keto chow, some flavoring, some cream of tartar. It's a little experiment, and I'm going to see how it comes out. And I'm going to probably eat a piece. It has some swerve in it too. I'm thinking I'm going to cut it into about 6 pieces, and it'll probably be about, I'll say 2 carbs a piece. And I plan on having 1 piece if it comes out good. So I will put a picture of that strawberry angel food cake on the video, and then I'm just going to wrap up the evening, wrap up the day, or 20 carb day. I'll put also the count for the total of the day, It's been a great day, a relaxing day. And thank you so much for watching. Any questions or comments, leave them below. Like and subscribe, and I'll see y'all tomorrow.